Greetings and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. We left off dodging a bullet because we killed the Arl's son. So we got in hot water and we were about to be thrown in prison, but the Grey Warden Duncan conscripted me, so he kind of saved my life. Because now he's inviting me to join the Grey Wardens. We're apparently headed to Ostegar, where the king's army gathers. So yeah, that's a nice little recap. And hopefully in this episode, the audio levels will be better. Because I noticed in my previous episodes, the volume was like too loud compared to my microphone volume. So hopefully I adjusted it. Hopefully the levels are good now. Not too loud, not too quiet. Looks like this is still an issue. I think I'm gonna log out to fix that. Okay, I disabled the online thing, I think.
Are you ready to go?
I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostegar immediately.
Going to Ostegar.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostegar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostegar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The city of Dinram. From one of your alienages. Should that please him? I'll say the city.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
Well, could be, forward about it.
You think I care nothing about these things, but I do. I suppose trust will only come with proof. Things will change once we defeat the Darkspawn, in the alienages and all through Ferelden. For now, we must attend to war. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostegar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Yeah, you sound very confident.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Oh, you'll meet your archdemon. You will. Give it time.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take them seriously.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Great. What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Sounds good. Items received. I guess I was given a spirit shard. Nice. And I still have everything from the previous quest. So let's explore the camp, I guess. I always go the wrong way first. The way that I know doesn't precede the story or whatever. What do you know? I found some elf fruit. Walking into a wall. Hello, soldier.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
My lord? You don't have to be so formal with me. I'm not a Grey Warden yet. I'm just a grunt. Less of a warrior than you, soldier. I'm sure. I should probably not be recording this part since nothing is really happening.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is it off limits?
By orders of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
That's not a good thing. There's probably creatures down there.
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
I should go.
Make us speed your steps.
Make us speed my steps, so that I may run faster. Okay, now we'll cross the bridge. Hello, guard.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Okay. They all say the same thing. Looks like this bridge needs some repairing.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yep.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where's Duncan?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
And what about Alistair?
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
And what about Ostegar? What's this?
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Well, that's a lovely statement. Is there any way to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Northwest, got it. Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does.
The Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
That does sound terrible. Okay, I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Good luck to you as well. So I'll go visit the mages first. I believe they were over here somewhere. I'll read the sign. Come on, click it. It won't let me click it. Do I gotta be like right up against it? Royal Enclave. I guess you just read it like that. That's apparently all it says.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is? Ooh, persuade.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
A single huge battle. Nope. I have my doubts.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Aw, but I'm your friend.
As you wish.
You can tell me anything, buddy. Loghain's guard.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about this Teyrn Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Teyrn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
That sounds like... I don't know. They seem to praise him heavily.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Ooh, I could have an audience with him?
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Teyrn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Loghain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Can I get an audience with him?
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Hey, it worked. How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Are you aware his father brought your order? A fascination you don't share?
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You have some experience to bring to the Wardens, do you? You don't seem half as green as most of the men here. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
I could get on his good side.
Then simply pray.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that guy. Taryn Logain. I forget his role. I forget his role in all this. I guess I can talk with Duncan some more.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need? Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Okay, so I gotta find Alistair first. Go over here first.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends.
Hail, Grey Warden.
Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood.
So I guess they're saying
and
their
if you
prayers.
go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten.
This guy has a quest for me?
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Oh, great.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Kill the dog? What kind of option is that? Put the muzzle.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Would it happen to be elf fruit? I've got a lot of elf fruit. Will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
No. Where in the wilds would I find it?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find it.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Great. Look out for weeds or something. Specific flower. Kennels.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Goodbye, Pick.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
I guess this guy's the leader.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Now. Not some servant. Should I use my Grey Warden leverage?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What is an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does an ash warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Oh, I get it. Is a dog that good in combat? That's a silly question, but okay.
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean? Well, we already know that it poisons them.
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but
Yeah.
not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be smarter to leave them behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Why have you painted the dogs? War paint, I guess. Hey, I clicked it.
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
I should be going. It's been nice meeting
My
you.
thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Yeah, you good luck with that.
Our time before battle is spent painting our hounds with caddis.
Yeah, I know. I heard the story. This must be the exit?
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with Darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
I bet it was the Darkspawn. Who are the Witches of the Wilds, though?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chastened barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some Darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Okay then, I won't. Where are those mages that I was told about? Somebody's injured?
I can feel it inside me.
That's not good.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
I believe you, buddy. I believe you. But why do you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he's got important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Well, I believe him. I believe you.
I don't want to see anymore. I close my eyes and... Please just leave me be.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's so sad.
Yes, it is.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Ooh, knights.
Why do the Darkspawn not parley with the king? They just mindlessly throw themselves to their deaths upon our blades.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
If it helps me.
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Just be nice, jeez. A lot of these messages are pretty rude.
Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Does that give me like a buff or something? Let's see who Jory is.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes? You've heard of me?
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, clearly the Grey Wardens pick their recruits on their merits. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Oh, this is the other Grey Warden guy. He's gonna do the joining with me. You're not all that smart, are you?
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Only that it's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Oh, you poor fool. You have no idea how dangerous the ritual will be. It's not just for the faint of heart. Apparently that guy is unclickable. I thought, hey, there's a dude standing there, you can talk to him. I see a chest. And I don't have the skill to pick it. Hello, soldiers.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Oh. Off limits, eh? Fine. I will wander elsewhere. Wait, what did that sign say? Oh, just infirmary. Fine. I never did find those mages.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
How do you do?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
Are you another one of the Grey Wardens? What do you know about it?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Nope, that's not the ritual. That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch your back, you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay, so I guess I'm finding these guys one by one. Wonder if the quartermaster has anything to say.
How do you do?
I do well, thank you.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
What are you asking me about armor for?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden?
Yeah.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
You are forgiven, human. For now. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Okay, let's just see what you have. I don't...
Let me know what you'd like.
Not into drugs or anything. So you sell a lot of health stuff. What about weapons? Whoa, this stuff is expensive. I'm not made of money. Not rich. So apparently bows are very expensive. Look at that bow. Holy crap. 56 silver. I mean 58. Staffs are expensive too, apparently. 68 silver. Or 63, I don't know, I'm blind. So I sold a bunch of my weapons. So I have 37 silver now. Do I have any armor to sell? Yes, I do. He's got a lot to offer. Part of me feels like I should be equipping the chainmail because it gives me armor 425, which is better than the current 3. So I don't know. I'm debating putting on chainmail. Never mind. I accidentally sold the chainmail. So it looks like I won't be wearing it. That's fine though. The armor difference wasn't that great. And now I have 72 silver. There's no way I'm selling the blood armor. That's too good. As soon as I level up my strength, I'll actually be able to wear it. But until then, I'm just gonna have to wait. Apparently I cannot pick this lock. What about this one?
Delighted. That course of action is inadvisable.
Oh. Watching me, Tranquil.
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Yeah. You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
The Chantry claims magic is sinful because magic is powerful and dangerous. I'm gonna go with that.
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
I see. How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Sounds horrible.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Perhaps they should tranquil all?
You might feel differently were you a mage.
I suppose you're right. I feel badly for you?
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What's enchantment?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I see. Well, it's been nice talking with you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, I got a codex upgrade. It's probably not gonna let me in his chest now. Hello? Win?
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Win, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Have you faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Isn't the Fade the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I suppose. Do you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your
Codex
sons and daughters.
update.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your
I learned about the Fade.
do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the valiant King King.
Magi encampment.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
They're doing magic stuff in there. I see it. I see it. Okay, now I'm back at the beginning. So, where was I supposed to go? Alistair's this way, right? Let's get the... well... Can I... oh, this is the War Council.
Well met.
Well met. Can I speak with you?
It's good to see more elves in the camp.
Aww. We can be elf buddies. There's another chest. I can't open any of them. It's driving me crazy. Why are you servants kneeling?
I'm sorry, but there was so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I get the
didn't know
switch.
elves could join the Grey Wardens. Amazing.
Amazing. I know I am pretty amazing. But I'm gonna end the video here because this one has gone on long enough. And the next episode, we're gonna continue the story. So that should be exciting. I bet you there's gonna be a big battle. So look forward to next time. And take care, everyone. And have a lovely day.